I'm Donna Bell. Welcome to this extended edition of Time Travel Plus. This is an exclusive production of WJHG News Channel 7 in Panama City, Florida, where we step back in time and take a look at stories that made headlines in years gone by. In this episode, we're taking a look at 1992. That's the year when a young mother of two, Pamela Ray, went missing in Panama City Beach, launching a decades-long search that remains a mystery today. That's when Zoo World first opened, replacing the old tourist attraction, Snakeatorium. And 90s country was all the rage, and the Ocean Opry was in its heyday. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our trip back in time as we explore the year 1992.
I can already tell it's going to be a better year. Our advance deposits this year are up about 25 to 30% over, the same period for last year. We filled up for a longer period of time at a quicker date. When we fill up, that means we're pushing reservations off to other hotels, and I think it's just going to fan out to where we have our best year ever this year.
While Daytona Beach and other Florida cities are still big draws, the director of a Chicago-based tourism company and, well, the students themselves say Panama City's popularity is definitely growing.
Last year, it was basically an even split. We moved 7,500 students to Daytona and 7,500 students here. And this year, there is a great, strong movement to Panama City Beach. And I do see a very strong future for Panama City Beach.
We're going to go go-kart right now. Everyone's buzzing along. We're going to go behind the wheel. Let's go.
There's just a lot of fun things to do here. It's more of a, it's not just going to the bars and drinking per se. There's like miniature golf, go-karting, tons of stuff on the beach. I mean, I work with lots of beach services, giving the kids really good discounts, and they get a lot of value for their money here.
Bad weather couldn't even dampen the spirits of some students from up north.
Michigan, it's snowing right now, so we'll take a little drizzle and hope for some sunshine.
It was so cold when we left, so I'm in shorts, and that's all I care about.
Think you'll get a tan?
Yeah, definitely.
But in spite of bad weather or any other evil that may befall them, these students from Michigan and students from closer to home have a lot in common.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. We went to bars last night.
I think we'll make it after a couple beers.
It's a chance to see the domestic and exotic wildlife in well-designed natural settings.
We have a large profile in the primate department, from orangutans, siamangs, colobus monkeys, all type of beautiful and rare animals of the world. Big cats, we have jaguars, Sumatran tigers, lions, smaller cats like caracals, and then a large variety of birds and other types of animals.
Dr. Jerry Barr is co-developer of Zoo World and says much of the exotic wildlife on display were acquired from larger zoos throughout the country. It cost well over $1 million to develop this project, which also features botanical plantings in a lush tropical atmosphere.
It was an ideal situation, I thought, to develop a zoological and botanical park. We had nothing, in my opinion, that was like this along these lines, towards true zoo image and zoo animals. We needed it. Bay County, I think, was hungry for this, and from the response I've seen, I think it'd be a great thing for Bay County.
The park is well over 3/4 of the way completed and scheduled to open next Tuesday for a sneak preview. So if you're just hanging around with nothing to do, you might want to check it out. Jim Sagina, TV7 News.
What happens when you talk about nudity on Panama City Beach? Well, you get a crowd for one thing. At its last meeting, the Panama City Beach City Council had asked City Attorney Doug Sale to look into a way to regulate nudity in the city. The point they seemed to be after was to keep topless bars out of Panama City Beach. The point that wasn't clear was whether swimsuits on the beach would also be regulated as part of the so-called nudity ordinance. Some people were having trouble telling one from the other.
Yes. You have enough nudity down here to see them beautiful bathing suits. That's far enough. You're going to get honky-tonks, nudity, then you're going to get gambling next from the Las Vegas bunch in Atlantic City.
Opinions varied from that one to one taking a stand on separating beachwear from topless clubs.
Separate the different issues. The nudity at the clubs, the swimsuit issue. If you separate all of them and deal with them individually, then we're going to eliminate a lot of conflict of people being for one thing and against the other.
Of those who spoke, most advised the council to use moderation in its consideration of the nudity ordinance, especially when it came to swimsuits.
There are people, not everyone, that think that they are right, and because they're offended by something, that everyone else is wrong. And I don't think that that's fair. I hope that you will consider that today also. And I just hope that we don't get real extreme with this.
But all of the attention may have been premature. City Attorney Doug Sale said he is still gathering information and has no ordinance for the council to consider. But the battle flags are up, and the nudity ordinance is guaranteed to make the upcoming Beach City election just a little bit more interesting. In Panama City Beach, David Reinhardt, TV7 News. When Pamela Ray of Villa Rica, Georgia, first disappeared, it was being treated as a missing persons investigation. Now the Beach Police Department is worried that it might be more.
Last night, during a door-to-door search of the motels in the area, we discovered 3 people who had possibly heard screams at roughly 5:30 in the morning, which is about the same time that Miss Ray was last seen. Everything indicates that there is the possibility that an abduction may have occurred, and we're treating it as if that did in fact occur.
Pamela Ray and her 2 children had stopped at White's Motel here on Panama City Beach early Wednesday morning to check on rooms, but there were no vacancies. She drove next door to the Wilhite Apartments, and that is where she disappeared. Pamela Ray's 2 children are now with their father, who has come to Panama City Beach. A long list of federal, state, and county law enforcement agencies have offered personnel and vehicles to help with the search, but the weather is hampering the effort.
It will slow things down. It limits our visibility and makes it a lot more difficult for the troops to work in.
Nevertheless, the search is continuing. Anyone with information on the disappearance of Pamela Ray is asked to call the Panama City Beach Police Department. In Panama City Beach, David Reinhardt, TV7 News.
Amy, I am here. It's a very somber moment right now with the family. I'm here with Michael Ray, Shane Ray, and Brandy Ray. Mr. Ray, can you tell me, you've been circulating flyers all day. What are your thoughts today on what is going on? I know this is a very difficult moment for you to talk.
Well, I've talked to the police this morning, and they're still handling the investigation. They haven't talked with us this evening on anything that's happened so far. But Pam, if you can see us, we love you, we miss you, and whoever has you, please just give her up. There's no way you'll know how much we miss you, and just hang in there. It's going to work out, and we'll find you.
Mr. Ray, you're joined here with your brother and sister-in-law over here. Rhonda Bennett and Tommy Bennett have also joined in. They are circulating flyers, but they seem to be a little upset that they have not been in communication with the police enough. Rhonda, can you tell me your thoughts on that? You said you're not even sure if they have a suspect, but if they do, you would really like more information. Is that correct?
That's correct. I would. If they would just call me and let me know anything good, bad, a hey would be great if they would just call. We would really, really appreciate it.
We sure would. We'd appreciate it very much if they'd just give us a call and let us know.
Okay, but no one is feeling it more than the children. Shane is 12 years old. He was there, found in the car with Brandy here. Shane, you've been telling me how much you're missing your mother and you wanted to say something. Shane and Brandy, if you want to say something.
Yes, we need you, Mama, and we can't live without you. That's...
You want to say something to Mama? Say something. Say we want you back.
Amy, this is a very difficult moment for everyone here tonight. As you can see, all they want is just an answer, just someone to come forward. So, you know, they're in our prayers tonight.
We continuing on as just where we left off last night when we had to discontinue. Water weather has hampered us. Right now we got 2 helicopters in the air searching. We're going to begin back with some land search with horses and stuff as soon as we get some recession from the water. Right now the woods are so full of water we can't do anything hardly at all with 4-wheel drives or horses.
Do nothing to him or whoever you are. She did nothing to you. Just let her go. You've had her long enough.
I want my mama. I want her now. And I need her.
Those are desperate cries for a wife and a mother who mysteriously disappeared 2 days ago without a trace. Once again, family members began beating the pavement today in search of Pamela Ray. They were circulating Pamela Ray's face and information in the form of flyers. For 2 days, they've been pinning up flyers at area beach motels and businesses, hoping someone will come forward with information.
Information, if somebody could give us some positive information about my sister, that they've seen her, seen him, just anything that would help. Please call the police.
So far, they've circulated over 1,000 flyers and are still offering a $5,000 reward for any information leading to the whereabouts of Pamela Ray.
You don't have to call the law, just turn her loose, take her to a phone, and she can contact us. We're willing to pay whatever it takes for them to turn her loose. It don't make no difference.
So far, the family has spent over $1,000 searching for Pamela Ray. Although motels are expensive during the summer months on the beach, the family says they're going to stay until Pamela Ray is found. In Panama City Beach, Christina Lumbro, TV7 News.
The radio rooms of the nation's police departments have become very busy places.
These people are responsible for 8 incoming lines, plus a fire line, plus a 911 line, plus 2 workstations of computer assistance. They're responsible for assigning case numbers for each and every call that the police department receives. And at times they're responsible for at least 12 officers out on the road working.
Now the Panama City Beach Police Department has taken a step to relieve some of the pressure in the radio room. The department has added mobile data terminals to about half of its patrol cars, making them not just transportation, but complete mobile offices.
Our problem being is that the people up here in communications and us are 2 different places. We can't see each other. We can't see the information they have. They can't see the person or the information we have. This gives the officer in the field something on paper, something on the screen of the computer that he can actually see, match, make sure he's got the right information, make sure he's got the right person, and so forth.
The officer enters information into the laptop computer in the patrol car. A data link from the car to the main station sends the information to the computer at the police station and automatically ties it into the Florida and National Crime Information computers. The information comes back to the officer without having to involve the busy dispatchers in a data search. To check it out, I let Officer David Humphreys run my driver's license number through the system. Then, just like anybody else, I held my breath. So I'm not in trouble.
No, you're clean this time.
In Panama City Beach, David Reinhardt, TV7 News.
He's the most honest man I've ever met. He, whether you're doing good, bad, indifferent, he's going to tell you. He's not going to beat around the bush.
He wasn't afraid to give you his opinion no matter what. And I think one of the important things was positive reinforcement. He always let you know when you did something right, which made you feel great. And then again, he wasn't afraid to tell you when you were doing something wrong, and he corrected you.
He meant a lot. He, you know, we were down 0-6, and I think he was a spark. You know, he gave us a long, you know, he'd shoot our butts out pretty good after we lost that last game to a W, and I think all those guys owe him a lot.
He's the type of person, you know, if you had any problem, you know, with school, personal problem, anything, you know, he was always there, and he would always do whatever he could to help.
We were like I was a member of his family, and he was one of mine, and it's very tough to deal with a loss this close. He was a rock. I mean, he was a permanent fixture out here at the college, synonymous with Gulf Coast athletics. He was a teacher of the game. He was a surrogate father to so many thousands of student athletes that came through. He was a teacher of life. He was really a friend, and we're going to miss him a lot.
I think respect is a key word. You know, there were some problems that, you know, not you can't put a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old kids together and not have some problems. And the thing is that whenever he had a situation, he would always be upfront and honest with you, and then let you use your judgment as to whether, you know, you needed publication of an incident or whatever the case might be. But he always respected you for the job that you did.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that when these kids come down here to play ball for my father, he becomes their father. These kids spend more time with my dad in the 2 years that they're here than they spend with their own parents. And he becomes their father.
He got me started as a player. He, on the word of the late Dick Hauser, sight unseen, come on down. You can come down and play. I had the opportunity to play, and my 2 years here were great. And the start as a player got me spurred my life on. You know, I wouldn't things in my life. Not one thing in my life would be the same right now were it not for that chance to come down to Gulf Coast 12 years ago. Not one thing.
It was his life. These kids meant the world to him, and his job meant the world to him. He was a coach to me. I played ball here. My brother played ball here. And you really can't put words in it. He's the greatest man I've ever known.
The Beach City Council listened to meeting planners, architects, and those who use convention centers this morning. What the councilman heard sounded like the mysterious voices in the movie Field of Dreams.
We asked them the basic question, if we build it, will they come? And it was a resounding yes.
But just building a convention center doesn't guarantee an automatic clientele. Flo Hyman says having a workable facility means doors, movable walls, and storage space has to be planned out beforehand.
Some cases they'll have to tear down the place and start all over again if you don't do it right from the beginning.
And doing it right from the beginning was the whole idea behind this morning's meeting between the consultants and the city council.
It's a very good idea to get people who actually are prospective users for the building involved in the early stages of planning, so that one of these facilities doesn't just become a tombstone to a bad idea.
Even with the challenge ahead, Mayor Philip Griffiths is confident about the project under one condition.
We need to keep the politics out of it.
In Panama City Beach, David Reinhardt, TV7 News.
There are cops and there are kids. Their world consists of fun and amusement. Their world is often dangerous and intense. But today, the cops and kids of Bay County became friends. So while there is violence in the streets of Los Angeles, here in Bay County, children are able to meet police officers and get a positive image and a positive message of what the police officers are all about.
This is a real good way to show the kids that the policemen are not just out there to put you in jail, that they're your friend also. And as you can see, they're interacting with the kids here and showing them their police equipment. And we've got federal agencies here as well as all the municipalities and Bay counties here today with us.
These Bay County kids said they learned the most about saying no to drugs.
I think I'll know more about drugs to stay away from them.
Because drugs hurt people, and whenever they teach kids to do that, they won't get hurt or killed.
Perhaps the fingerprinting and just getting a close-up look at law enforcement weapons and transportation may have helped bond some friendships.
They're nice.
In Panama City Beach, I'm Christina Lumbro, TV7 News.
Cynthia Price, Miss Gulf Coast, and Jade Nicole Hartzog, Miss Emerald Coast, are ready. You think that the two would be nervous about competing in the Miss Florida pageant, but they're both as confident as ever. That may be because they're old pros. They are both returning for their second try at the Miss Florida title.
This is the second time I've been to Miss Florida, and so it's an exciting time for me to go back and see all my friends, and I feel really ready, so there's nothing really to be nervous about.
With this being my second year, I know what I'm getting into, and I've had some experience, and I have some friends down there, and it's always nice to be welcomed by people that you know. And the people are so nice, and I'm just ready for it, and I'm excited.
In fact, 23 of the 53 girls competing this year are returning contestants, 8 of which have placed in the top 10. This can only mean the competition will be tougher than ever, but both Jade and Cynthia have been preparing quite a bit to ensure themselves a place at the top.
I have been roller skating, trying to firm up, and we're getting ready for the swimsuit competition. And I have a new song. I'm going to be singing Trisha Yearwood's song, That's What I Like About You.
I've worked really hard on my talent piece. I'm a classical pianist, so I've worked hard on getting that perfect, and also researching current events such as the election and current issues such as abortion and even political candidates, you know, what their feelings are on the issues, so that I can be well versed in those kind of things. And of course, working out at the gym and getting a good tan.
Both girls hope that they will be one of the many to receive part of the over $60,000 in scholarships that will be rewarded at this year's pageant. We'll all have to hope and cross our fingers that one of the two representing our area will come home from Orlando with a new title and a new crown. In Bay County, Melissa Paretsky, TV7 News.
country music is changing. This can be heard as more and more live bands play the hottest country tunes.
Nice change. Slower pace country music. Wow. Come out different. It's just different.
More laid back, easier to listen to. Not as wild.
It's something that we all can relate to. We just enjoy it. That's why we're here.
Country music, that is happening these days. There ain't nothing like it.
And while the style of country music is changing, so is country dancing. It's no longer limited to square dancing and two-stepping. The modern version of line dancing is in and may be here to stay. Gold Nugget part owner Karen Doak says that's because there are more singles going out without dance partners.
A lot of divorcees, men and women, who don't have dance partners or a date for the evening or whatever, and they can come and enjoy. It's almost back to what I was a teenager in the 60s when it was just a big get-together. We used to call them hootenannies, and now they're back into line dancing. And so with that, they can either have a partner or not have a partner, either one, which makes it more comfortable and more exciting.
And it can be just as exciting when you do have a dance partner. Tomorrow night, I'll take you and your family to the longest-running country entertainment show in Bay County and tell you why it's been a success for over 10 years. In Panama City, Christina Lombro, TV7 News. Who says you have to travel to Nashville, Tennessee or Branson, Missouri for live country entertainment? Country music is alive and well in Panama City Beach, Florida. Shows like the ones here at the Ocean Opry are cropping up all over the country. And what makes this show unique are the performers. Members of the Raider family are the stars of the show. 6 nights a week, grandparents, children, and grandchildren perform for all ages. And the show attracts about 100 to 300 people a night. People of all ages come here to see folks like Moonshine who make them laugh.
Oh, we have a lot of fun.
And the fun is clean family fun. Ocean Opry creator and performer Wayne Raider says that's the secret to the longest-running country entertainment show on the beach.
Because we took a stand not to serve alcoholic beverages, we took a stand to have only clean family entertainment. And as sort of a reward to the local people in the winter season, we bring in some nationally known stars.
But these local stars attract a full house. Audience members say they'll come back for more.
Well, it's good, clean, family fun. They don't have alcohol. They don't have anything that's not real good for children, and it's real fun.
I think I've been down here for many years. It's the first time I've been out. It's just an excellent country music show, a very good comedy show. I think that it would be something that people from this area would like very much, not just the tourists.
They combine everything from music to humor and different types of music, and then too it's a family that's doing the show, and it's sort of a family thing, and that's a new twist. I like it.
New outhouse. Oh, boy, what a job.
And you can catch an Ocean Opry show 6 days a week. In Panama City Beach, Christina Lombro, TV7 News.
We hope you enjoyed this trip back in time. Join us every Tuesday for this time travel exclusive only on News Channel 7+.